Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where we've made a pretty good start, taking over the old ruined forge next to the hole-in-the-wall pub. I've just completed my first blacksmith's commission. Nothing fancy, it's just a hunting sword. But you've got to start somewhere. Ain't nobody coming to me for the expensive jobs until I've built up a bit of a reputation. So, hunting swords it is. I took my time doing it though, which means that the fellow who came to the forge to commission it, I wasn't able to hand it over to him there and then, so I need to go and deliver it in person. Ordinarily, a master blacksmith would have apprentices to do this sort of thing for him. But like I said, it's early days yet. I still need to make my reputation as a master blacksmith here in Kuttenberg, and there is some stiff competition. There are some very, very good blacksmiths and specialist armor smiths and swordsmiths in the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild. I should know. I've robbed most of them. Yeah. Where does this guy live anyway? I mean, he doesn't even technically live in Kuttenberg. I should be charging a delivery fee for this shit.
Greetings, sir.
There he is.
Good day to you.
I made that hunting sword for you.
Oh, that's great news, Master. Let me see how it turned out. My word, thank you. This looks like it'll last a while. Not like the last one. The fool I was. I bought it from some odd bloke below the city walls. Only he didn't look like he was from the Blacksmiths Guild. And no wonder, judging by how things turned out. I wanted to teach my lad to carve a whistle, and crack! The blade broke in two.
Well, you should really only buy products from the guild. It guarantees quality. That's why it exists.
You're right, Master. I'll remember that from now on. And thanks again for the hunting sword. God be with you, good sir.
Well, that's my first commission. Hopefully, he's learned a lesson. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. So what else is going on? Oh, there we go. There's another guild activity. An archery contest. What's that all about? It's fast travel to the gate. So I'm not running all the way back up there. So there are various different things that you can do to improve your blacksmithing prestige. Blacksmithing prestige is what unlocks the upgrades for your forge. There are usually up to 3 blacksmithing activities, kind of like daily quests in an MMO, around Kuttenberg that you can take part in.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city?
It's not that impressive, Henry. Stuff like that have been around since the Romans. Apparently one of them is an archery contest. Not sure how that relates to the blacksmithing guild, but I guess I'm about to find out.
Willkommen, mein Freund. You're Grüß Gott, Bruder Schmied.
English, motherfucker!
How's it going in the workshop? I hope you're doing well.
Oh ja, ja. Für mich ist es immer noch das Gleiche. But what about your forge? It's hard work, eh?
Oh, thanks for asking. I'm doing well. Got orders and I still enjoy the craft.
Good. So it's going well. I'm glad to hear it. You've got my respect. Most folks would have given up with a rune like that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You must hang in there. Durchhalten. Have faith, and above all, get on well with people. Do not think you can shoulder it all alone. So ist das eben. It's hard to get by without friends. But that's what unsere Gilde is for, to help one another. And to argue at the meetings too. So I was thinking, how about coming shooting with us too, mein Freund? Es ist eine großartige Gelegenheit. Clear your head, meet new people, and if you like, you can even place a wager.
I'd love to drop by sometime. Where do you usually go?
Usually to Holz's in Hopring, but the lads have got some new spot now. It seems. I have not even been there yet. If you want, talk to my apprentice Bruno, and he will take you to their new range. You will most likely find him in my workshop out back. And if you end up liking it, maybe later we can shoot together too. We'll have some wine with it. Steirische Würste. Cut into some salted ham. Oh ja, das gefällt mir.
Gottfried, sounds more like you're inviting me to a feast, eh?
Why not? That's part of it too. Drinking wine and knocking over straw hats with a crossbow. Best way I know to unwind. You'll see for yourself, mein Freund, how it makes you forget all your worries.
Okay, I get it. It's basically a guild social activity. I guess it's mostly the apprentices, but it looks like the masters take part too. So, speak to the apprentice Bruno. He's going to be around the back, isn't he? In the actual forge, doing the actual work. See, this is why I need an apprentice. As the master, you just get to stand in the shop talking to the customers all day. It's the apprentices who actually do the work. Where is he? Oh, Bruno. Is he upstairs? I'll talk to Bruno later. I'm heading back to my forge. I've just gained some prestige and I want to see what new things I've unlocked. My place is starting to look all right. By which I mean it's no longer looking as if the next strong wind would knock the whole place over. So anyway, let's have a look at the planning table. See what new things I've unlocked. So we've got some wall decoration here. Shelf with a lantern, a boar hide, some moose antlers. None of them actually do anything. These are purely cosmetic. I like the look of the moose antlers. Anything else? New table unlocks. So these all do things. At this level, for 280 groschen, there's a pair of herbalist's tables which prevent injuries, in this case fractures, or at least the first one, that you would sustain for the next 24 hours. And you can use it once every 12 hours. So you actually approach the table and use it, and then it grants you this buff. So not all of the upgrades are purely cosmetic. I can do something about this pile of junk as well. Little piece of furniture there. It's basically for washing your hands and face. It beats having a pile of junk in the corner of the room. Can also upgrade the pile of crates. Some food shelves, either light or dark wood. Oh, another wall decoration above the shelves. Deer hide, deer antlers. Again, this is purely cosmetic. It doesn't actually do anything, but better than just having a bare wall. Old crates in this corner of the room. Oh, these look actually kind of interesting. Alchemist's cabinet. Gradually repairs all clothing stored in the player's chest except for combat gear and boots. That's pretty good, actually. They're starting to get a little bit more expensive as well. These are all like 450 groschen each. But if you have a look at the other prestige levels and you see the sort of thing that we can get, I mean, this is, we're just dipping our toe in the water here. And replace the door. And these are just cosmetic. Green door, red door, or an unpainted ash door. Let's just go for the unpainted one. Anything else? We can put... No, I can't yet put a chandelier in. I don't have the prestige. Prestige level 7 at the moment. So that's my chambers. How about... Yep. I can improve the roof. Shingles. Sandstone. This is expensive. We're talking nearly 2,000 groschen here. But, I mean, you know, what else am I going to do with the money? So we'll go ahead and replace the roof. Anything else? I think that appears to be it for the house itself. How about the garden? I haven't actually been able to replace anything in the garden yet, but now I can. The broken cart can be replaced with a smokehouse. Ah, so I can smoke and preserve food. It's useful. It's very useful, actually, because I'm constantly having to find smokehouses to preserve any of the meat that I've gotten. So having my own smokehouse is, of course, you know, very, very useful. Let's go and take a quick look. It's going to be a bit difficult to see the outside improvements at night by torchlight, but where's the smokehouse? Oh, is it a smoking table? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So I can smoke food. I don't think I actually have anything on me, so I can't do it right now. There's a gaming table there as well. I hadn't realised. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I replaced the roof, didn't I? It's no longer thatched. Now it's tiled with shingles. Let's see if the light's good enough to get a better view from out here. It kind of is. Also kind of isn't. Let's go and take a look at the chamber, because I've made some pretty major improvements up there. Alright, Magda. Replaced the door as well, didn't I? Yeah, that does look better. But most of the improvements are inside. The walls are no longer bare. There's the alchemist's cupboard. The bed's looking alright. Probably going to have to do something about the fireplace in the corner at some point. There's the wash stand. There's the table. I've just used it, so now this is going to prevent the first fracture that I would have normally received from combat. Although I don't tend to receive fractures very often. Mostly I just get my head caved in from not putting my visor down when I go into combat. But you never know. You never know your luck. So, yeah, we're looking alright. I'm just going to have a bit of wine here. I'm trying to maintain a sort of slightly tipsy state permanently to increase my drinking skill. Because you don't get quests in the game often that require you to be able to hold your alcohol. But when you do, it's a good idea if you can hold your alcohol. On an unrelated issue, I wonder if we sold anything.
How's trade?
I've got the coin for you here.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
It was
we have.
good to see you, my friend.
Not much. 115.7 groschen from the stuff that I dumped in the sales chest. But yeah, like I said, it's early days. Nobody really knows me as a blacksmith yet. I'm sure trade will pick up sooner rather than later as long as I just keep doing good work. So, talk to Bruno about this archery contest. I know his forge is around here somewhere. I can hear somebody working it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Bruno, not Bruno.
I spoke with Godfried. He said you lot go shooting after work.
Would you believe it? You've barely set foot in the guild and the master's already roped you into archery.
It's his favourite pastime, right?
You bet it is. And he's got half the town hooked. It's practically the only thing he ever talks about.
Really? He was going on about wine and Styrian sausages with me.
That's him, exactly. He promises you a mug of wine, and before you blink, you're in a wager over a whole bottle. Why do you think archery caught on so well?
I didn't know Gottfried was such a patron.
If that means he's happy to throw down coin for a bet, then yes, that's why I got into it too. It pays off better than those damned dice, and it scores points with the master.
So you're just starting out?
Something like that. But I reckon I can take you. Fancy a match?
I might regret this.
That's why I'm here. Where should we go?
We found a new spot outside town. It's a good place to shoot and not too far. Some fellow called Raven from Bach runs the place. An honest sort. We'll start with target shooting. How about that?
I'm ready.
Great. Then off to the Barbara Quarry we go.
Obviously, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this to earn favour with the guild. But if I can earn some money in the process, so much the better.
Here we are. Nice spot, eh?
And it's really abandoned, right? I'd rather not accidentally shoot someone in the backside.
It's fine. The masons won't get back till after harvest. We've got plenty of time. Come on, I'll introduce you to Raven.
Well, well, look who's here. What are you doing, Bruno? And what's with the bows?
We're here to shoot. You got a problem with that, Matthew?
What? You want to shoot at our range?
Your range? What are you trying on? Raven, what's going on here?
Well, you see, the Butchers Guild would like to lease this place permanently.
Aha! But they haven't leased anything yet.
Oi! You Smiths already shoot at Holtz's. Why do you need to take over here too?
We're not the ones taking over. Raven, we had a deal, didn't we?
Sorry, but if the Butchers pay up, I'd be daft to say no.
Look, I'm new here. I don't know what was agreed or not. I just came to shoot. If you're so sure, Matthew, let's just place a bet.
Your smith's coin against our butcher's honour?
Exactly.
Sounds all right to me. Raven here will judge it fair and square.
Of course, with pleasure. Just no brawling, all right?
So you're in. If we win, the range is open.
Deal.
Here's my stake. No bet, no win.
I do like it when there's something on the line.
That's right. Great, fellas. Splendid. Now let's shoot.
So this is riding on me actually hitting the target.
And we're off!
However, I've been practicing. Well, don't walk in front of the firing line, you fucking idiot. Shit, that cost me some time. See how many bullseyes I can get. Okay, I've evened the score, and we both have 7 arrows left. You notice you aim a little low. Scores are still even. Actually, this guy's pretty good. I know I've crept ahead. Because I keep scoring bullseyes, and he doesn't. Yeah, 6 points in it. 4 arrows left. 3 points ahead. 3 arrows left. 6 points ahead. 2 arrows left. You get a bonus if you finish first as well. And I'm 9 points ahead. There's no way. Yeah, 44 to 30. Easy win. And I finished first.
And it's clear, lads. By the look of the targets, the Smith Henry wins.
Damn, I didn't expect you to flatter me like that.
It's all that training and discipline.
You mean that?
Well, truth to tell, it's not been long since I first picked up a bow. But since then, I've trained a lot.
And it shows. Fair's fair. You won, the bet is yours.
And the rest?
That ban, that was just a joke. Just trying to rile you up. No offense, friends.
Huh? Rile you up?
You're free to come and shoot here. Just watch out.
Why? Did something happen?
Yes and no. It's just not entirely safe around here.
Come on, Raven, just spit it out to them. Some bastards robbed Raven here not long ago. Took a lot of coin.
Sigismund's soldiers?
Hard to say. They spoke our tongue, but there's all sorts skulking about these days.
Just keep your head down, all right?
All right. Thanks for the warning.
A pleasure, grubbies. Take care. Greetings.
Well, so that earned me some more prestige. But what's this about it not being entirely safe around here? I wonder if that's going to lead on to anything. Oh, and you don't need to recover your arrows if you use them during an archery contest. They automatically get returned to your quiver. I'd forgotten about that. Well, the weather's brightened up a bit, and I have new commissions available back at the forge.
What do you need?
You blacksmiths can pull teeth, is that right?
Well, yes, if needs must. But it's not a job I relish.
Please, my husband's in dreadful pain. His old gob's swollen, and he won't go to the barber surgeon. He fears him like the devil fears the cross. He throws stuff at the walls and swears at me. I can't take it anymore. You must help me, blacksmith, please. I'm at my wit's end.
All right, I'll help him.
Thank you. And please, hurry. We live in the miners' quarter. I told my husband I was going for help, so he's waiting there. He hasn't slept all night, poor soul. He can be a right terror at times, but he's a good-hearted man otherwise.
Believe it or not, this was actually a thing. I'm sure a lot of people are aware that barbers used to perform surgery. That's the origin of the red and white striped pole outside a barber shop. The red is for blood. Looks like Magdalena's got some work for me as well.
Well, are there any new orders for me?
Aye, aye. An old friend stopped me in the city, curious about who you are and what you've done with the place.
And what did he tell her?
The truth. What else? That you're a canny master blacksmith, and that you'll make her whatever she needs. And right away, she blurted out their horse needs a new set of village horseshoes.
All right. She wants horseshoes, she'll get horseshoes.
Thank you. And once you're done, please deliver it to her. She works for Mannlicher in the cobbler's quarter.
For Mannlicher? He's a guild master. Why does she want me to make horseshoes for her?
What do I know? Maybe Mannlicher doesn't make horseshoes. He's a swordsmith, isn't he?
Well, he has apprentices. It's not like he'd have to make them himself.
I haven't a clue. Maybe she's just curious to see what you can do.
Ah, shit. Horseshoes. I hate making horseshoes. They're so finicky. And you have to be really precise when you're hammering them with, well, the hammer. Oh well, if she wants horseshoes, she's going to get horseshoes. And this would, of course, if I had an apprentice, this is the kind of thing an apprentice would be doing. But I don't, so doing it myself. I really hate making horseshoes. It's so easy to mess up. And even if you do the best possible job, they're basically worthless. But I have to remember why I'm doing it. It's certainly not for the money, it's for the prestige. But yes, blacksmiths and the whole pulling teeth thing. Obviously everybody, or most people are probably aware that barbers used to do it. Barbers used to perform surgery because that was... There's a whole story behind this. Surgery was something that no actual doctor would lower themselves to do. So barbers used to do it, as well as dentistry. And blacksmiths would do dentistry as well because, well, look at the blacksmith tools. Tongs like that, perfect for pulling teeth. But funny old story, modern surgeons do not refer to themselves as doctor, and they kind of do it out of spite for how surgery was looked down upon by actual doctors in this time period. For several hundred years after this time period, surgeons weren't real doctors. They weren't doctors at all. I mean, you could argue the case that doctors aren't real doctors at all, because most doctors don't have a doctorate in medicine. They have a bachelor's degree. So they don't actually have the right to call themselves doctors, but that's an entirely different argument. But the point is that surgeons don't refer to themselves as doctor. They call themselves Mr. as a sort of fuck you to the rest of the medical profession. I'm not sure if that's true in America. Otherwise the Marvel... Oh, hang on a second. This is the woman who wants the horseshoes.
Greetings. What do you want?
I have those horseshoes you ordered from Magdalena.
You must be Master Henry. My, you really are handsome.
Will you take a look at these horseshoes as well, or did you just want to look at me?
I'll happily look at both. Thank you. This looks like some solid work. Mistress will be very pleased.
To be honest, I'm surprised someone from Master Mannlicher's household would order horseshoes from another blacksmith.
Aye, I found it strange too. But Mistress explained it to me. The Master, his son, and the apprentices mainly make blades and other weapons. Horseshoes are, how should I put it, beneath them.
Oh, I know how they feel. And yet, at the same time...
In my opinion, a good blacksmith must be able to forge everything. Even horseshoes.
I'd say so too. But you know, a master swordsmith like Master Mannlicher has a right to his principles. It's nobody else's business after all. You did a great job. Here's your reward, and take care of yourself, handsome. It was good to see you, my friend.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm not sure if American surgeons do the same thing, because if that was true, then the Marvel superhero Doctor Strange wouldn't be Doctor Strange, would he? Because Stephen Strange is a surgeon, or was a surgeon, before he became the Sorcerer Supreme. And if that was the case, then he wouldn't call himself Doctor Strange. He would call himself Mr. Strange. So this may just be a British thing. Or it could be true in the USA as well. It's just that Stan Lee wasn't aware of the distinction at the time that he created the character. Anyway, what are we up to? Oh, yeah, that's right. We're doing a spot of surgery, aren't we? Yeah, that was the whole point. Pulling some teeth. Poor bugger's terrified of going to the barber. It's not the first time I've pulled teeth in this game either. Don't know if you remember the mercenaries. Well, mercenaries, bandits. There was a village called Messalers. It's not called Messalers anymore. It's called Burnt Messalers because it got burnt down. And it was being defended by a bunch of mercenaries that the villagers had hired to prevent it from being burnt down when groups of armed bandits came through. And then the next time a group of armed bandits came through, the mercenaries took their loot and ran off. And so the whole village got burnt down and everybody got slaughtered. And I found those mercenaries hiding out in an abandoned forge just north of the village they were supposed to be defending. And one of them was suffering from toothache. And I ended up pulling the tooth for him. Where is this guy? He's around here somewhere. I don't want to be picking any locks in public during the day when anybody can see me. Is that the miner's quarter? I mean, this is the miner's quarter. He must be in there. That's his wife. I'm in the right place. Where is he? Is he indoors? Is he outdoors?
Maybe
For cook?
should add some spices.
It's no longer giving me a precise direction. I'm just in the search area. Nope, that's the side street around the other side. That looks like the pantry. Or something. Where the hell is he? Upstairs? Not upstairs. Alright, I'm totally lost. Good woman, could you perhaps direct me to your husband? Oh, back garden. Garden? Yard? The hell? Alright, this is the last. He's got an alchemist bench back here. Oh, there he is. He was hiding. Fucking coward. He really doesn't want to have his teeth pulled, does he? That actually makes sense. He's running away. That's why I couldn't find him. He was actually hiding from me. Come back here, you fucking pussy. Actually, I can kind of understand. I really don't like going to the dentist either. Aha, backed you into a corner.
Get away
I'll
from
be
me.
gentle and careful. Hear me?
You haven't the nerve, have you? You haven't got the nerve.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit.
Alright, well I was planning on using my tongs, but I can always punch your teeth out if that's the way you want it. This guy can actually take a punch.
You alright?
My tooth. My tooth.
What's with it?
It's gone. You knocked it out.
What?
You punched it out of me. It's over there.
Why? That's a stroke of luck.
Pure gold, that. Hurt like the devil it did. Thank you.
Well, you're the first man who's ever thanked me for punching him.
Yeah, medical professional. You're welcome. Oh god, now I've got to find his wife. I can't even remember where he lives. Was it? Yeah, there's the cart I had to run around, so it's down here. Whoa, hold on there, good. Well, don't shut the... Oh my god. I'm not chasing you all around Kuttenberg as well.
I've taken care of your husband. I reckon his tooth won't be hurting anymore.
I knew you'd help him. Thank you.
Just don't be startled. He might have a black eye. Or two.
He fought back, didn't he? Bloody hothead.
He fought, but he couldn't fend me off. And the tooth's gone.
You're a saint. I'll finally have some blessed peace. Here's your well-earned reward. And I'll tell everyone how handy you are.
Why not? Feel free to sing my praises. I'll be daft to turn that down. But make sure you also mention I don't pull teeth with pliers. I knock them out with my fists, right?
Got it. And thanks again.
See you soon, my friend.
Right, well, not the kind of commission I was expecting to be undertaking today, but it beats hammering out horseshoes, and it gained me another prestige level, so let's head back to the forge and see what new things we've unlocked. Where's that planning table? There it is. So, external. Ooh, ground floor. Currently made of sandstone. We can paint it grey. Okay, fine. Guess an upgrade's an upgrade. Anything else? It seems like that's it for the actual house itself. How about my chamber? Oh, I get a bed upgrade. So a hunter's deer bed. A philanderer's rivola bed. For every hour of sleep up to a maximum of 8, skill check difficulty is reduced by 2% for the next 24 hours. These are actually all fairly pretty useful, but I like the blacksmith's bed. I gain a bonus to craftsmanship and unarmed combat when I sleep in the... Yeah, it's just a question of what colour I want it. I think I'll go for red. Right. Oh, got an upgrade there for the oak chest as well. What's this going to do? See, this is basically just my stash. Reinforce it. 280. The player's chest shares its contents. That's what it does anyway. So I guess this is purely just a cosmetic upgrade. Oh, I can upgrade the lava bow as well for a candlestick. Alright. I mean, the lava bow, it's a washdown for your hands and face when you wake up in the morning. It's not actually usable. So let's have some additional illumination, because I can't actually put a chandelier in the chambers yet. So we'll put the candlesticks there. I have a decorated food shelf. Anything else? Ah, I can now put a chandelier up. Okay. This is all good. And I think that's pretty much it for the chambers. How about the outside? Oh, here we go. So we can clean up the muddy yard. I presume we put some gravel down. Yep, gravel for 450 groschen. So I'm not tromping through mud every time I come in and out. What else? The muddy path. I'm assuming this is going to be the same. Yep, a gravel path. It's only 250 groschen. And, oh, ruined workshop. An armourer's shelter. 2,200 groschen. I can now hire an armourer. I'm going to have to find an armourer first and have an armourer. Oh yeah, those armour smith sketches that I picked up that I can't actually use. This means I'll be able to actually use them. I'll just have to recruit an armour smith first. So that's going to be next on my agenda. And I can create an alchemist's cabin here where the old wall was. So I no longer need to go out trying to find an alchemy bench anytime I want to make a night fox potion. And, oh, there's all sorts of stuff. Oh, I'm really starting to spend the money now, aren't I? Replace the gate with a gate with spikes. What else was there? The ruined shed. A foundryman's shelter. Oh, wow. So I can now hire a foundryman to have weapons crafted based... Oh, this is all getting really, really expensive, isn't it? Beehives. This is great. I'll never have to buy food again. I've just got my own permanent supply of honey. And there's still so much more that can be built with increased prestige levels. Actually, the act of building this stuff also apparently earned you blacksmithing prestige, because I'm now going up to rank 9. My money's going down pretty quickly though, isn't it? I'm down to 63,000 groschen, which is a lot, but I came here with nearly 90,000. And I'm only prestige level 9. There are 21 levels of blacksmithing prestige. So you can imagine how quickly this money is going to be going. Especially since these roof upgrades are now almost 2,000 groschen each. Well, let's spend the money, because it's just burning a hole in my pocket and I've got nothing else to spend it on. And then we'll go and take a look and see what prestige level 9 looks like. Wow, I don't even recognise the place. That's the armour smith shop. You can see the sort of bell-shaped thing on the anvil. That's for making helmets. Oh, the actual house itself is looking fairly swanky. Let's have a look from out front. Yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. And it looks like there's some work progressing on whatever that building is next door as well. Yes, there's the new gate. There's the armour smith shop. Here's the foundry. There's going to be some seriously industrial level metal smithing going on in this place. There's the chicken coop. That was always there. Can I actually harvest eggs or something from the chickens? Doesn't look like it. Oh, this is new. This is all very, very new. Oh, wow. I actually have a stash out here now as well. Okay, that's actually kind of useful. Do I have a stash? You see, I still don't have a stash in the forge itself, which is where I really, really need it. Because having to run upstairs to my chambers to get blacksmithing materials every time I want to work something is really a bit of a pain in the arse. It's the only real complaint that I have with this DLC. It's all about the blacksmithing, but they've managed to make this one part of the blacksmithing just that little bit more awkward than it needs to be. Here's my alchemist's bench. It looks really nice, actually. It doesn't look the same as the other alchemist benches that you find throughout the game. Was there anything else? Oh yeah, the gravel on the yard. It's no longer covered in mud and shit. And the beehive. There we go. Now I can help myself to the honey, which is the best food in the game because it never goes off. Because it is a preservative. There's still a lot of stuff that can be done here in the backyard. And obviously, I mean, the house itself is going to be subject to further improvement too, because it's only blacksmith prestige rank 9 at the moment, and it goes all the way up to 21. I'm probably going to have to recruit an apprentice at some point, because this is the apprentice's room. But my chambers are now starting to look pretty nice. Mostly because there's no longer piles of shit and rubble leaning up against the walls. But there's still plenty of space that can be decorated. All of that, of course, coming up in future episodes. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And as always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.